I love Doctor Who games. There have been loads of them since Doctor Who returned in 2005. To name a few: K9 Deja Who, Dalek Breakout, Amy's History Hunt, The Doctor and the Dalek, Doctor Who Game Maker, and also the Doctor Who Monster Invasion website had quite a few games too. One of my favourites, The Keys of Time. Oh, so good. And Google made a mini-game for the 50th anniversary in 2013. And so did Newgrounds. And the Doctor Who site also made loads of games. And now, I'm going to attempt to make my own. What have I got myself into this time? I'm going to be using Microsoft PowerPoint to make this, which means my options are slightly limited. So arrow key games like K9 Deja Who and The Doctor and the Dalek are pretty much off limits. So click-based games would be better to explore. So I'm going to take inspiration from games like Dumb Ways to Die and No's Need to Panic. And I'm not going in completely blind. I have made games on PowerPoint before as a hobby. Whether they're good or not, that's a different story. So let's get started. So after a lot of thinking on what would fit the idea, I came up with the Companion Chronicles. Every companion will have a series of levels based on their iconic moments. So for example, Rose might be to serve children chips before the bell rings. That's based on School Reunion from Series 2. But in this case, I'm only experimenting, so I'm going to be focusing on the latest series, and since it's called Companion Chronicles, it will be based on the experiences of Ryan, Graham, and Jazz. So, for this episode, I focused on the companion's involvement in the crane jump. The idea was to get the crane to move so the Doctor could step across. So in this level you have to press the action button, which will be a circular button in the bottom corner, when it turns green to stop the crane so the Doctor can jump. Then, for the second episode, I based the level on the Remnants. This level involves Graham ducking at the right time so he doesn't get hit by a remnant. So once again, you have to press the action button before it switches off and it's too late to duck. The third level focused on Yaz, specifically when she tried to get Rosa to leave in order to catch the bus ride that would make history. So this level instructs you to get rid of all the things distracting Rosa, which is, in this case, pretty much everything. So using a trigger animation, the objects disappear when they are clicked. Of course, this is timed so it's against the clock. At the end of the time, a message pops up that says, "Did you manage?" And this is a very easy way to cheat by saying you did, as it lets you decide, but I would hope the player would be truthful. Surely. And there we go, there are 4 levels in this minigame experiment. The last one focuses on Ryan catching the spider from Arachnids in the UK. Here is the full game, so far anyways. Well, that's the game so far. I plan to finish the Yaz, Ryan and Graham levels, and then hopefully move on to previous companions. But feel free to give this a go for yourself. I've linked a how-to video from my very old Creative Chris channel that shows you how to make a game on PowerPoint. If you've been inspired, I'd love to see your own games, whether it's a link or screenshots, so feel free to use the hashtag #MyDoctorWhoGame or tweet to @CreativeChris37. Thank you so much for watching everyone, I've been Christopher and you've been brilliant.